Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Star Wars Expanded Universe, narrated by Disney, or Lucasfilm, whichever way you slice it. Legends. Today, I had notes, but I decided screw it. Doesn't deserve notes. Doesn't deserve taking the time. Karen Miller's duology, Clone Wars, Gambit, Stealth, and Siege. It's awful. It's garbage. It's something. The plot, if you want it, is that there is a bioweapon being made on a planet we've never heard about, and Obi-Wan and Anakin must go and stop it. That is the plot. You want more? Bail and Padme are talking political mumbo jumbo with Palpatine. My brain is dying. It is one of the most dull and boring things I've ever had to endure. Now, usually, when you watch a TV show, you play a video game, you read a book, you're supposed to be having fun, correct? Not having a second job apart from the one you get paid for doing. This felt like work. At least the saving grace of Wild Space was Bail and Obi-Wan. None of that is here. It takes forever for the plot to go anywhere. And there's dialogue on top of dialogue on top of dialogue, but none of it matters. And all the characterization is weird. Anakin and Obi-Wan talk so much about their feelings in this book, you would think that all their issues would be resolved. Because one of the main issues is that they don't talk about things. Because Anakin doesn't tell people how he feels. If he was this open and honest, maybe episode 3 wouldn't have happened. But apparently he was this open and honest in this book. You want another thing? You want another problem with this book? Obi-Wan gets another girlfriend. Because we needed that. After Siri and Satine. Satine was already pushing it. Willing to accept it because it's handled okay. But a third one? Really? His girlfriend, by the way, is sick. Oh, ex-girlfriend, whatever. They had a fling. She is sick because she had bad seafood. I'm not even joking. And now she's dying. And I'm meant to care. And the whole thing's written like fanfiction. And nothing is interesting. Nothing is compelling. You know what you have? You know the one positive I can give to this book? Some interactions between the characters are nice. Some of them. Palpatine is the best part of this book. There is mommy issues going on with Anakin because of this lady who's like around his mother's age, or what would have been her age had she not. And it's just I'm dying. I'm breaking. Ahsoka's decent. That's amazing. Karen Miller is the worst Star Wars EU writer. And you know what? I think I'm going to hold to that. We'll see if that changes. Karen Miller is awful. I'm sorry. I want to be positive. I really do. I don't like being negative. But Karen Miller, maybe she has other books that are good. Who knows? As for Star Wars, they're all god awful. I can drink piss that would be more entertaining than reading these books. I could have my nuts castrated. It'd be more interesting than these books. And I'm sorry if that was a little much. But you know what? I suffered. I suffered for the sake of this review. And let me tell you, I would tell you more about the plot, but there isn't one. There's Anakin and there's Obi-Wan, and they talk and they talk and they talk some more, and they go to point A to point B, in a storyline that is so generic and uninspired and is literally so tedious. I'd rather watch a Filoni Clone Wars episode. Honestly, the sequels are better than this. And I don't even know how you accomplish that. The sequels. I'm going to hold to that. I'm going to hold to that. I dislike the sequels. I'm going to hold to that these two books are worse than that. Oh, here's another thing. Karen Miller likes to reference her own material. So Obi-Wan is afflicted with this pain, his phantom pain from his time on Zagula, the Sith planet, which is mentioned nowhere else in the expanded universe, and is mentioned nowhere else during the Clone Wars that Obi-Wan has anything wrong with him. But he does here because Karen Miller says so. It all reads like fanfiction, and it's just, it's not good. Mon Mothma's in it slightly. That's nice, I guess. There are some nice interactions between Yoda and Palpatine that are fun. I mean, I'm grasping at straws here. Like, I'm looking for the faintest bit of light within this darkness. And it's not very bright. It's like a candle in a dark abyss. That's the amount of good you have here. It sucks. It's awful. The Gambit duology is just garbage. I've never read such garbage in my life. I think it took some years off of my life. What do you want more? I don't want you to suffer. I want you to be happy. I want you to live a full and fulfilling life. That's not going to happen if you read these. Nothing but despair and misery. But you know what? I'm glad I read it. If only to warn you. Quality Autism on YouTube. Fantastic man. Go subscribe. We disagree on a lot. But here's one thing he'll never get to disagree with me on. These books. Not good. I think the only thing that might surpass this is Aftermath, but that's new canon. Should we be talking about that? Like, gosh. I'm not gonna waste any more of either of our times. I've suffered enough. I've spent like a week on this. And I'm done. I don't want to suffer anymore. I don't want to suffer. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see Anakin and Obi-Wan talk about their feelings constantly, but have nothing resolved, and then have them do this generic mission where they go to stop this bioweapon and have uninspired characters and passable dialogue, and dialogue for the sake of dialogue with no real substance, then this may be the book for you. This may be the book you've been craving all your life. Otherwise, hard skip. Karen Miller, I'm sure you're a wonderful person. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know you. Your books suck. I'm sorry. They just do. This and Wild Space are awful. They are awful. Don't read them. Save your sanity. It adds nothing to any experience. It gives you no further insight. It is just there, and it exists, and it's bad because it's connected to the most retconning show in all of existence, Filoni's Clone Wars, and it sucks. I'm gonna leave you. I hope you all have a fantastic day, or night, or whenever you're watching this. I apologize. I had notes. I was prepared for this. But you know what? It doesn't deserve that amount of care and effort. So I'm not going to give it the care and effort. As you can tell, my hope in humanity is crumbled. I am forever lost in the abyss of depression and despair. That is what these books have done to me. And there's no returning back from it. But until next time, guys. Brighter futures ahead, perhaps. May the Force be with you. God have mercy on your soul if you read it.